good, YouTube? It's your boy Fade representing the Luck&Chuck. And finally, like The Rock, I'm back in Master Duel, man. But yeah, I'm super excited for this brand new video here. And before we get into all that, like, big shout out to all you guys, like, for the support you showed to the Eldritch video. Like, that was crazy, man. I didn't expect you guys to like Eldritch that much, and it was crazy. It was beyond my expectations. Thank you guys so much for the support. It took a little while to get to this video. I had to test out a lot of things. But also, I did play in that trash event that had of the no extra deck, thinking it was gonna be good. I was thinking it was gonna be like the good old days, summoning Dark Magician, Blue Eyes, all that stuff. But man, it was straight Eldritch, Fluonaries, Benkai, OTK. Like, it was a rough time, man. So that's why I didn't post any videos for that. But yeah, but I'm just in time. We have a KC Cup or a grand tournament, the Duelist Cup that's coming up. So I'm coming at you guys with the best, most optimized prank kids build that's gonna get you, all the way to the top for the tournament, So without any further ado, let's jump right into it. Right before we jump into it, though, if you can do me a big favor and smash that like button, so we can do just as well, if not better, than the Eldritch video. And yeah, let's get right into it. So oh, not here. Let's get decks. All right. So jumping right into the deck, you can see it's 40 cards, and it was super hard to make the deck 40, man. Like, I was so tempted to go to 41 or 42, but I had to keep it clean for you guys. 40. Yeah, so let's jump right into it. We have 2 Effect Veilers. So Effect Veiler is there mostly the combo with the nib. So like, most of the time you'll be in a situation where you can nib your opponent, but they have like an Omni Negate on the field. So being able to nib and then chain the Veiler or the Imperm to push through the nib is like super clutch. You can just win games just off of that. So and Effect Veiler will stop the Halki Fabrax and also the any type of Sword Soul, or also the Fluonaries starters, so all that stuff, Veiler can stop. So I feel like it's a really nice card right now. So we got two in there. The Prank Kids package, we have 10 Prank Kids total. We have 2 of the Fansies, 2 of the Dropsies, 2 of the Lamsies, 1 of the Roxies, and 3 of the Field Spell. So the Roxies, I only got 1 in there because I rather draw the Field Spell. Like, you could like cut 1 Field Spell and put a second Roxy's in, but I feel like the Field Spell is just much better to have, because sometimes you can use it to chain block if you're like going second. So and then you can also chain block all the way into summoning the Griffin Rider also, if they have like a monster on the field with the Field Spell. So I really like this lineup. I tested out having 3 of this guy. It's cool, but you're really tight on space, and it's not really that necessary. It's not really that necessary, because what I started going into more is like doing the DPE setup instead of going into like the Butler. So you can play just fine with just these 10 Prank Kids. So next thing we have is the Maxi Super Busted. Everything special summons. Maxi is super effective. The Ash to counter the Maxi, right? So I saw some people cut Ash just because the adventure package can kind of chain block against the Ash, but you can still Ash certain key cards, like the adventure cards, or like Maxi, or or people's Haka Fabrax. You know, it's still some good cards that you can ash in. I feel like, you know, it's necessary to have the 3 ash in there. Next thing we have is the adventure package. So we have the water enchantress. We have the Rider of Arazmir, 2 of that. The Draco back, and the Fateful Adventure, right? So, and the Foolish Burial. So all these cards, you know, kind of work together to help you summon the Griffin Rider, and also chain block when you're doing your Prank Kids play. So you just check out the gameplay right after this, so you get to see, you know, kind of how to chain block and stuff like that, so you can set up your field properly. Next up, we have the DPE package. So we have the Celestial and the Dasher, and also the 2 Fusion Destiny. So yeah, sometimes you draw like the Dasher or the Celestial, you know, it sucks, but it's just the ceiling you get by having that in the deck is just so broken, you know. And DPE is just like a really nice card. You know, if his effect goes off like once, twice, more than twice, man, you're most likely gonna win the game. So yes, it's just busted. Next thing we have is double nib. Like I said, you could even make deck 42 and put like a 3rd Veiler and 3rd nib, or 41 put like a 3rd Veiler or a 3rd nib, but you know, just keeping it 40. That's why I kept the ratio at 2. But it's a really nice card, I already talked about the Foolish Burial, Fusion Destiny, the Adventure package, Prank Kids package. So part of Prank Kids package also we have the place, so 1 place and 1 of the Pandemonium. Don't really need more than that. Call by the Grave to stop, you know, other people's maxis and hand traps, stuff like that. And then 2 cross outs. You know, sometime, you know, most of the time you're gonna choose to go first, and when you're going first, you don't want to have to like make an underwhelming play or combo just because someone pitched maxi on you, you know. So like a cross out help stop that. Also cross out help like negate your opponent's cards, like the Rider of Arazmir or the Griffin Rider, whatever it is. Like you can just set the cross out, and then it'll still be effective also on your opponent's turn. So it's just overall really nice card. And then the last 2 cards is the 2 Imperm, also really nice card. I didn't want to go 3 Imperm because sometimes you don't really want to draw it after you use pranks, right? Veiler would be more effective in that case, so that's why I just put in 2 Veilers and 2 of the Imperm. Sometimes, you know, you want to be able to use the cards you draw right away with the pranks, and pranks activates on the end phase. And then also there's Forbidding Droplet, right? So Forbidding Droplet, I did test it, but same thing, right? Sometimes you draw it after the fact with pranks, and you can't really use it. And also you know, you can't really use it on your opponent's first turn. Yeah, you can use it to break people's field on your turn, but you know, if you want to bypass the Omni Negate, you have to discard also a monster, right? So sometimes you don't really want to discard your monsters. So that was kind of the reasons why I ended up taking it out, but it's still a really nice card. You know, you could put it in, make your deck 42 and put 2 droplets in, or cut the effect Veiler if you want. But in my case, I just decided to kind of go without it. All right, so the extra deck, we have 1 Rocket Ride, we have 1 Weather Washer, 1 DPE, 1 Butler, We have the link spider package, 2 link spiders. So link spider is really nice. Helps you convert your tokens into like the link spiders, so you can sometime make anaconda off of it and make DPE if you get nibbed. You haven't used your prank kids pranks yet, then you can use the nib token, make it into a link spider, then use the prank kids pranks, make another token, make that into another link spider, and then you can go into the anaconda and make the DPE like that to recover from getting nibbed. So this is the reason why we got 2 of that. It works really well in the deck. Also, we have 2 meows, 2 of the bird, 1 of the bark, the anaconda, 1 unicorn to go into the access code, and then 1 of the roadster, just in case playing against like a back row heavy deck. You can try to go into him to kind of nuke the back rows. So I did test out also the Phoenix. Yeah, Phoenix is cool also, but I feel like if it's under skill drain, then it still doesn't really help you. So that's the reason why I went back to the roaster. And also you could cut the if you're running a lot of Veilers. I see also some people run the Celine and the Hockey Fireback to make the access code pretty quick also off the effect Veiler. I didn't really want to do that. I feel like the extra deck is good just the way it is. So yeah, guys, so that's the deck. Really strong deck, man. Y'all go ahead and test it out. Let me know how it kind of turns out for you guys. And don't forget also to check the gameplay right after this to learn the combos and basic setups. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and till next time, peace.